Worldwide movement. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. Alright. Oh man, folks. You know I'm about to say it. Another great day. Another beautiful, beautiful day as you see the sun just caressing the sky, right? And bringing down beautiful, warm energy on us. Love, gratitude, energy. It's beautiful. All right. So, I'm going to try and hurry up and get right to topic. I've been going over on my videos a lot lately. A lot of good stuff to talk about, right? Okay, so for this, we are titling this Dropping Karma for Self and for New Earth, right? Okay. I think it'd be wise just to quickly revisit what karma is. So, as energetic spiritual beings, right? Even mainstream science will verify that human beings are indeed made up of matter and energy. The very two things that mainstream science agrees cannot be destroyed, only altered in state, right? So this is not it, folks. This is this beautiful lifetime and its collage of experiences, but you will continue on, right? You will continue on. We indeed, even if just by virtue of that, live other lifetimes in some form, right? And many of us will agree that we in fact incarnate into corporeal physicality many times, right? Many lifetimes for the very same grand purpose, which is spiritual maturity, right? However, each lifetime tends to have its loose strings, right? It's unfinished business, right? That's probably the very most succinct and most accurate description of what karma is on a spiritual level. Is unfinished business, right? Just a quick example of something that would cause a karmic debt or karmic imbalance or a settling, right, of affairs to bring your karma to rest or to satisfy the karma that you have built up for that particular lifetime. An example of that would be when folks die abruptly, right? Accidents. Great example of that. Unfortunately, folks die all the time as the result of an accident. You know, a car accident, plane crash, boating accident, some form of accident that can result in loss of life. What happens, all right, as a result of that is you incur, of course, unfinished business. Some individuals are actually or actually experience these loss of life events uh, in the process of completing a task or chore or even a phase of life that they may be currently engaged in or have just embarked on, right? That would certainly leave unfinished business. There's also the rather unfortunate, the ugly instance of murder, right? Many lives are cut short before an individual may be able to cut or complete rather their uh, their purpose for that lifetime or their mission for that particular lifetime. In the maturity of a soul, I would ascertain that each lifetime, or rather, I'll assert that each lifetime has its own mission, right? Uh, and overall objective of what needs to be accomplished for the spiritual maturity to continue moving forward for that particular individual. And often there are, smaller occasions, events, or situations, instances, circumstances, experiences that will lead up to that individual's overall life mission, right? Oftentimes, folks are killed before that mission can be completed, right? Uh, and that's a sad and unfortunate thing. Or another way that you can incur karmic balance is if you get derailed from your life mission, right? Which can certainly happen. And it doesn't always have to be for negative reasons, right? Let's say, for example, you incarnated into a lifetime and were meant to, your mission was to bring light to the masses through your music, perhaps. You were born into this life to have a flourishing music career that would uplift the masses. And let's say, perhaps, before you embark on that career, you have the wonderful fortune or circumstance of meeting the love of your life, right? And you have children, you settle down and get married. That's all positive, right? That's all, um, there's nothing negative about that. Um, but you still have become derailed from your life mission. You may go ahead and live a happy life, raise a beautiful family, and maybe some of your children have great contributions to the planet that they fulfill. And that's still a beautiful thing that you've done, right? You've fallen in love and brought into this world someone who changed the world for the better. That's beautiful. However, you still did not fulfill your life's mission, right? And there's going to be karmic balance there. So I think you folks kind of get the picture, right? I've stated before that life is about the collage of experiences that it is from our birth till our death, quote unquote death. And though that collage of experiences is what enables us to learn, right? And the lessons that we learn from those experiences are the tools that enable us to grow, right? And from that growth, the product or the result is spiritual maturity. Well, spiritual maturation isn't a blink of an eye, over the night thing, right? And again, I'm asserting that spiritual maturation calls for each individual to fulfill often several lifetime missions, right? Perhaps many, many lifetime missions. Whatever's needed to get that particular individual to the level of spiritual maturity that they are to ascertain, right? Now, karmic balance is not only something that can be accumulated for an individual, or karmic debt, or karma in general, but this is also something that can be attributed to human beings in general and our time on this planet, right? And our impact upon it while we're here. We certainly do not exist for whim, right? Human beings were not created just for whim, right? We have a potential that is to be realized, right? And along the way of our civilization reaching that potential, I'm certain there are certain things that we have to accomplish as a civilization in our growth process.